Cancelled.
Schweezy.
All right, let's get into the news. I know some of you may be new here, some of you may be returning, but for those of you who don't, what I do is I go through the previous week's news. It's not last week tonight, it's the previous week right now with Schweezy. We should get a little I should get a little trumpet thing going on there. You know, I met the guy who did the trumpet for The Daily Show. He played for, what the hell band did he play for? They Might Be Giants. I think he played with them for a while. So, it was the same guy. He was meeting a trumpet player of a band that's not a trumpet band. Cool. Up to you. You can make everything. But remember, honk if you like butt drugs. But anyways, let's get into our previous week right now with Schweezy. Let's just get into the news. I just go through the news that I feel is important. I filter it out for you, and now I go over it. Now, I should be the only news podcast you listen to. And if you're new, this will be the only one you listen to, because I'm the only one giving you the real news. So, wake up, sheeple. First article I have, this is from Lipstick Alley, was the name of the website I found it on. Pastor who heals people by farting on their faces claims he farts the Holy Spirit. Folks, I told you pretty early on, this is going to be a rough episode, so we're just going in right now. Remember the story of the pastor who claimed to heal people by farting on their faces earlier this year of the Sevenfold Holy Spirit Ministries in Limpopo? That's not a real place. The pastor goes by the name of Chris Penelope, a self-proclaimed man of God. Pastor Penelope was photographed sitting on his church member's face and allegedly farting on him. The pastor claims to heal people by farting on their head/nostrils in order to release the Holy Spirit to the members. Furthermore, he states that the farts are anointed and instantly performs miracles. Earlier this year, it was reported that dozens of people were all over the country patiently waiting to receive the holy fart on their mouths so that it could help their businesses proper and hopefully become rich. They say long queues are the order of the day as people line up to receive their blessings through this anointed carbon monoxide germinating from his butt, which is believed to be a special bowl of wealth and great things. Oh my God. We had fucking dopes everywhere. Some business people wait 2 months queuing for this man to fart on their nostrils so that they may start winning tenders again. Start winning tenders again? Are you talking like chicken tenders? Winning chicken tenders again? Most of the people pay a lot to collect the farting aroma on containers to always smell when they attend businesses, meetings, and deals. An ex-member testified other people/members of the church have also agreed, praising the pastor for being the reason behind his members' expensive cars and houses. However, a few were shocked by such performances and decided to leave the church as they claimed that was not something they'll ever sign up for. Additionally, furthering accusing the pastor for worshiping the wrong God. All right, folks, so we got a lot to unpack here. First of all, I can always say there are fucking dopes everywhere. Do you think that only people in your area are stupid? You're not. You're wrong. People are stupid fucking everywhere. I can't believe how Donald Trump became president. You want to know why? People are fucking stupid. And I worked in customer service, and I know this. I do know this, and I'm willing to say it, that we have way too many stupid people out there. I work for a credit card company, and basically merchants would call and be like, oh no, someone so it was I did this thing, it was virtual credit cards where someone would get paid with a virtual credit card. They basically go to their system and run it like a credit card, shit like that. Weird thing to explain on a comedy podcast, but basically you had the person who sent the money. So the person would be like, hey, can you find this card number? I'm like, okay, can I have the, hey, hey, we sent them a payment, but we don't have it. And I'm like, okay, so was your like proof of like, so you had like this token number type shit. And I was like, that was your proof that you had a payment, that you made the payment. It was kind of like a confirmation number. They're like, oh, we don't have a token number. I'm like, yeah, you didn't make a payment then, bud. Because typically, you know, like, okay, I'll just explain it like this. Like, you order something online and then, or something like that, and there's nothing was fully successfully processed. And so there was no confirmation number. Like, every base payment you get has a confirmation number. And they're like, oh, we didn't give them a confirmation number. Like, yeah, because that means you didn't, like, fulfill the transaction. So having to explain people that we're a credit card company, we're not paying people for you. I explained people on the phone. I'm like, okay. It's like, okay, so you go to a gas station and get gas, right? And you use your debit card to use it, right? Does your debit card company pay the people, or do you with money you have in the bank? That's how you explain. So there's stupid fucking people everywhere. I'm going on like long tangents right now. But anyway, no, it's amazing how stupid we as a society have become, and we let those people breed. That's just, I mean, I'm not breeding right now, mainly because I'm trying to be a safe human being. But, hold on, let's think. Okay, I thought I heard like a buzzing. But, I'm not trying to make a child in this world, because when two stupid people get to see, only like the smart people are like, you know what, we make sure we're financially secure, and make sure that, and then a lot of smart people are like, you know what, I don't fucking want kids. And why are us smart people not having kids, but we're letting the dum-dums do it? Our society is fucked. I was like, I can't imagine my kids in this world, but then at the same time, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have a child in this world, because the world is fucked up. Okay, and also, okay, let's go over another thing. We're still in a pandemic. Looks like we're on the downslope of it. On May 1st, I think everyone's eligible for a vaccine. And then vaccine, and it sounds like after everything gets done, I think by like 4th of July, should be safe or something like that. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna let smarter people than me do that. I'm here to bring down toxic masculinity, apparently. That's my goal. So y'all, I don't think someone farting on your face is very good during a pandemic. I don't know how COVID spreads. I assume by the mouth and nose. But I'm assuming the asshole is in there too. But we all wear pants, so typically that's like a mask for your butt. And that's also a problem. Does he do it with pants on, or is he just like takes his ass out and just fucking rips one? I would never let someone fart on my face. If I'm hooking up with a woman and she's like, my kink is farting in your face, I'm like, you can leave. That's a deal breaker. Farting on my face is a deal breaker. Shitting on my face is a deal breaker. Shitting on my chest for the right amount of money, I think I could do it. Probably lower than it should be. But anyways, don't let anyone ever fart in your face unless it's your kink. By any means, we don't kink shame on this show, but we do kink shame. So, that's the way it is. All right, let's get into this next article. Like I said, this one just feels rough. Just everything, all the content I prepared. I think I prepared too rough a content, folks. You're like, why do you always talk about this shit? I'm like, I don't know, folks. That's past Sam. I can't speak for him. I can only speak for current me. All right. Here we go. This is from Pride.com. You heard Pride.com. I bet you're going to guess what they wrote about. I'm guessing you're going to be wrong. We are finally getting the gay Captain America we deserve. Folks. Queer Marvel stans rejoice. It looks the world is finally going to be blessed with the LGBTQ identifying Captain America we so totally deserve. According to a report from Comic Book Resources, Marvel Comics upcoming limited series, The United States of Captain America, is set to introduce the world to Marvel's latest queer hero, Aaron Fisher. The series, which will debut during Pride Month and will celebrate the 80th anniversary of the first appearance of one of Marvel's most iconic and well-known figures, will run for 5 issues and will tell the story of Steve Rogers, who was famously played by heartthrob Chris Evans in the Marvel Studios film, John Walker, Sam Wilson, and Bucky Barnes as they go on a cross-country road trip to retrieve Cap's stolen shield. Along the way, they will meet many heroes who Captain America has inspired, one of them being Aaron Fisher himself, who, according to his official description, is a fearless teen who stepped up to protect fellow runaways and the unhoused. Aaron is inspired by heroes of the queer community, activists, leaders, and everyday folks pushing for a better life. Writer Joshua Trujillo, that's how I'm going to say it, who created Aaron alongside artist Jan Bazaldua, said in a statement about the character, "He stands for the oppressed and the forgotten. I hope his debut story resonates with leaders and helps inspire the next generation of heroes. I want to thank editor Alana Smith and Joshua Trujillo very much for asking me to create Aaron." Bazaldua added, "I really enjoy designing him, and as a transgender person, I am happy to be able to present an openly gay person who admires Captain America and fights against evil to help those who are almost invisible to society." While I was drawing him, I thought, well, Cap fights against superpowered beings and saves the world almost always, but Aaron helps those who walk alone in the streets with problems that they face every day. I hope people like the end result. The gays just keep winning. Okay. So that was very wholesome. That's not gay Captain America, though. That's just a gay guy who likes Captain America. Pride.com. Do not sink me in with these clickbaits. Could I have read the article before I added it to the outline for today's episode? Of course I could have. But did I? No. And now we are not laughing. We are just very humbled, and it's very heartwarming. So, Pride.com, you need to get your shit together. You misled me with the title, and now we all heard a heartwarming story. And who do we have to blame? Trujillo, that guy, I assume, and whoever wrote this article. I don't put the authors down, because when you write stupid articles, you don't deserve to be recognized, because that is it's not how I do things. And you could make your own podcast if you have a problem with it. All right, let's go on to the next one. Now, this one I am assuming will be kind of funny from the title alone. This is from Revolt TV. You know, I assume y'all know them. And if you don't, you probably don't need to go to their website. I just went for one article. Basketball announcer blames using the N-word on his diabetes. Now, the N-word is a big word, and I will not be saying it. On the Schweezy podcast universe, we have a strong rule that we don't use the N-word on this show. Exception being that one time I had a black duo on, and they said it, and I think that's okay. I guess I just didn't care. But anyways, we have a no N-word policy here on all my shows. This is going to be fun to read. The Oklahoma high school basketball announcer who called players who kneeled during the national anthem N-words, they actually did not censor this. They put the actual word, hard R and everything, has issued an apology and blamed the use of the racial slur on his type 1 diabetes. On Thursday, March 11th, Matt Rowan went on a racist tirade after seeing the girls silently protest racial inequality. They're kneeling fucking N-words, hard R in there, he said, thinking that his microphone was off. I hope Norman High School gets their ass kicked. Fuck them. I hope they lose. Come on, Midwest City. They're gonna kneel like that? Hell no. I can tell this guy's a boomer. I can tell this guy's a fucking boomer. Doesn't know how to turn the fucking mic off. Rowan released a statement through his lawyer on Friday, March 12th, saying that he most regrettably made some statements that can't be taken back, even though he initially claimed he wasn't the one who made the remarks. He continued, I made inappropriate and racist comments, believing that the microphone was off. However, let me state immediately that that is no excuse. Such comments should have never been uttered. I am a family man. I am married. I have 2 children, and at one time, I was a youth pastor. I continue to be a member of a Baptist church. Like I tweeted the other day, you follow me everywhere at the Schweezy. You want to be racist but still go to heaven? Join the Baptist church. Rowan continued, I have not only embarrassed and disappointed myself, I have embarrassed and disappointed my family and my friends. The basketball announcer then went on to blame his outburst on his spiking sugar levels. I will state that I suffer type 1 diabetes, and during the game, my sugar was spiking. He added, while not excusing my remarks, it is not unusual when my sugar spikes that I become disoriented and often say things that are not appropriate, as well as hurtful. I do not believe that I would have made such horrible statements absent my sugar spiking. The Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association, which hired the game announcers, say they are currently investigating the incident. Now, let's just unravel this for a second. Let's just go with the end here first. The Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association is investigating the incident. I never get this. What's the investigation you do? You have proof. You have a lot of proof. Literally everyone in that game, like you could ask everyone, they're going to tell similarly the same exact story. And there's no investigation. He did that shit. They all saw it. Second of all, what fucking basketball announcer has a fucking lawyer on? Like, I need to talk to my lawyer next day. It's like, what the hell? Do you saying the N-word a lot, buddy? So I can understand him being agitated from the diabetes, his like sugar levels spiking, whatever, during the, being upset about that. But also at the same time, though, when I get angry, I never use the N-word. I never have any reason to ever use the N-word. Like I say, the only reason I would ever need to say it is if I am singing a rap or singing along to a black artist who's using it. And even then, I'm like, because I don't need to say the N-word, especially with the hard R. If you're saying it with the A, you're trying to be cool and you're not cool. If you use the R, you're being really racist. Like, the hard R, like, obviously saying it with the A and you're white, it's still racist. But when you get the hard R in there, like, you're really... I just did the white pride signal. If y'all are watching, I accidentally did a little okay. Because it used to be the okay sign, and then fucking white supremacists fucking took that away from me. Fuck racists. I hate all of you. Your lives don't matter. When you say all lives matter, I'm like, no, your lives don't matter. There's a lot of lives I can hand out don't matter. People who call customer service and are assholes. Their lives don't matter. I hope they all die. Am I being very woke right now? I don't know, but am I trying to be super woke? I don't know either. So I don't care about your opinions. I've never had a reason to use the N-word, and especially with the hard R. And that is not a good reason to blame your diabetes for using the N-word, folks. So if you have diabetes and you're having some weird sugar level shit going on, and the first thing you want to say is the N-word, I think we just need to put you down, honestly. Let's just do old Yeller style. Like, we're going to kill your offsprings too, unless they're cool. Then maybe we'll let them live. But if you're raising these things, we got to put people down. I think that's our next step in life. I remember I used to say we need another plague, but now we're in a plague, and the dumb ones aren't dying. So what we need is to put people down. And maybe don't take me literally, folks, because I could be wrong. So, but anyways, he was a youth pastor. How do you... I just fucking hate racist Christians. It's just, just read your own fucking novel. Your own fucking books. Was not that good. I'd prefer Harry Potter over the Bible any day. That's something I would let you know. Read Harry Potter. Don't read the Bible. That book. I mean, Harry Potter has some messed up moments, but the Bible has a lot worse. The Bible is worse than Harry Potter. That's what I want to... if you don't take anything out of the podcast today, just remember that the Bible is worse than Harry Potter. All right. This has been too rough today. This news has been too rough. All right. So let's read our final article. A Gold Coast sex worker with two vaginas capitalized, opens up about life with rare condition. This is from 7 News. Have you heard of 7 News? Probably not. A former escort with 2 vaginas, cervixes, and uteruses claims her rare abnormality allowed her to separate her sex work from her personal life. Gold Coast woman Evelyn Miller discovered she had uterus didelphys when she was just 20. She uses 2 tampons due to having 2 simultaneous periods, as well as 2 smear and sexual health tests. Miller, now 30, was an escort for 8 years and claims having 2 reproductive sets was handy, not only for endurance purposes, but also for enabling separation between her work and private relationships. Oh, that's cool. So your boyfriend gets one hole and the other guys get the other. Separation between her work and private relationship. Miller said clients have been left mind blown. One was a gynecologist who turned their session into a medical exam, while another questioned if she'd had a sex change gone wrong. Despite Evelyn being told she may have difficulty conceiving, she's now 6 months pregnant in her right uterus. Whoa, I thought they were going to be top and bottom. I didn't know they were going to be like that way. Right uterus, and only received publicity, shared her condition in a bid to raise awareness. The advertising business owner claims it has generated a lot of intrigue and boosted her OnlyFans following by 1,700 new subscribers. Remarkably, she may even be the first person to make porn with 2 vaginas. To me, it's my normal, and I never really thought it was that intriguing. But apparently, it's very intriguing, she said. I guess not many people can say they use one vagina for work and one for personal life. It was helpful with work to be able to have a whole other vagina. It was handy for endurance. If I had a lot of bookings and I was getting uncomfortable in one, I could just use the other one. She said it was tough being in a relationship as an escort, as it could compromise your sex life at home. She said having 2 vaginas allowed her to divide her work and home life. When I got into a relationship, it was better for me to separate the 2, to use one vagina for work and one for personal life. Miller said her favorite is her right vagina, as sex is slightly more comfortable and she can orgasm using that one, so she reserved this one for her personal relationships. The 30-year-old said she'd mainly refrained from telling her clients about her condition due to fear of it being publicized on an escort review platform, and that she'd become a novelty, not a human being. Some clients I will tell, and they don't believe me at first until I show them, and they are completely mind blown. Miller said they asked to try it out, look at it, and put their fingers in it, all of those things. I had a couple of clients find out. One was a gynecologist, and he was able to feel the differences, and he then turned it into a medical exam. She said another client thought she's had a sex change gone wrong. That's a bit offensive, but he was a little bit scared of it. Sorry, a friend messaged me. So I, like any other weak man, Googled to see if I could find a picture that was leaked from her OnlyFans, because I was just wanting to look at it. I don't want to financially invest into this woman's life, but no, I couldn't find anything. So that was very unfortunate for me. I did not get to see 2 vaginas, but now I just realized I could just Google woman with 2 vaginas and see if a picture comes up, because that's all I need, really, is just to see the vagina, the 2 of them. So I guess her right one, that is kind of convenient. What if I had 2 dicks and I became a male prostitute for literally no one? I'd be like, this dick's for you, this dick is for my girlfriend. Dude, having 2 dicks would be awful. This reminded me of a story when you had the sex ed, like when you first get it. 'Cause like when you first get it, it's very like abstinence, and then you get to high school. When in my high school was like very well educational, and just be like, they're just like, look, here's all the birth control methods. Condoms are the best. Just use those, unless you're getting on the pill. Even then, like, it doesn't, like, the pills don't get rid of STDs. So, anyways, though, I think Tammy too, and we should stop. I think I tried to make this point last week, but didn't. We should stop slut shaming people, because Sluts are cool. If you know a slut, tell her I said hi, and I'd love to hang out with her. Sluts are cool, and so stop shaming sluts. You know you'd like them. You know you like them too. So I think that's it for the news this week. We are all stupider and less wise now more than ever. What's going on, my fellow Schwoklord? Hope you enjoyed that highlight from one of the great shows that I make. If you want to watch more clips or even full episodes, go check them out over here and down below and everywhere else. Stay awesome.